Good morning, everyone. So we are on the behind the scenes still. I am going to keep trying to do these vlogs going. We've got the little PC set up and everything like that where I've been doing some work. So today is a day when we are attempting to put up some audio foam. As you can see here, I have this big wall here. So this is where the podcast setup is going to be. This wall is not ideal. You've probably seen on some of the videos that I've been posting, which I'll clip into this. The sound isn't that great coming out of that, and that's because a lot of this is white walls and stuff, and it bounces a lot. So I've been very kindly given some audio foam from Suffolk Sounds. Suffolk Sounds, a great collaborator that I'm working with at the moment. We are trying to get some stuff done with them on their YouTube channel. Maybe a little podcast, start them off, and also, you know, while I'm trying to get my one going, we'll both work together on it, and it would give me some practice to get all the creative stuff flowing again. And yeah, so we're going to try all this. So today I've got to find a way of putting something on here. Now, I don't think I should stick the audio foam to this area because I won't be able to ever remove it. And, you know, this is still my dining room at the end of the day. So I thought that maybe if I get some sort of board, plasterboard, I don't know, just something that I can actually attach the audio foam to, just to cover that area, then I'd still get the same effect. So going to go and try and find that today. It's a lovely day out there. You probably can't see because the sun's streaming in through here, but it's lovely and sunny. We've got some blue skies. Finally, we've had some nice weather, which has taken an absolute age to come. It's still quite cold, but as long as the sun's out and it's not raining, I'm cool with it. So I think Loki deserves a little bit of a run around. We had one yesterday. He's all okay, sitting there thinking, "Oh, you're talking about me." And so, yeah, I'll get him for some exercise out, and then I'll probably drive up and see if I can do this. But yeah, trying to do some video stuff today, get on my PC today, get my drums today. Like that's sort of that's the payoff. That's the niceties of life. That's doing my hobby like that. I think I'll check back in a bit. Hello, a productive day so far. So I have the foam pads that I needed. As you can see, I am in chef attire. So my chef attire means that I'm doing meal prep for the week, which is how I like to actually do stuff now. So at the moment, you can see that is a lovely Spanish chicken, which will go into the freezer and be used for multiple meals, or I'll make some rice with my rice cooker, which is a new addition to the kitchen, which I absolutely love, and have that and put some of those meals in the freezer. And the other thing is that is a brand new batch of my staple, my spaghetti bolognese, or my bolognese sauce, which will go with spaghetti. So my next job now, which I'm about to do, been really good today. The sun is absolutely blazing outside. It's lovely. Loki's been out for a little walk and we've been playing, haven't we? We've been doing some stuff. He's looking at me like, what the hell? So playing frisbee and stuff like that. So he's been chilling out, sleeping on the couch. I went up and I managed to go to Hobbycraft World or something like that, Hobbycraft. Got these foam boards. Now, you may recognise these from some of the actual shoots that I've done. I used them as light reflectors on my C-stand, so I could reflect the light back up and not have to, make it better for photography and stuff. I think I used it when I did the bow shoot. Tip that, use them as light reflectors to get them back up, so you don't need lots of honeycomb and diffusers and stuff like that. If you are on a budget, they are pretty good. £12 for 4 of those, which was a bit of a thing. Now, the way I'm going to use those, you may remember, we have this big space here where the podcast is going to go. And as I said before, this entire chimney breast, if I can go that way and I can go that way, and that way, there we go. Boring space. So I am actually going to use, very kindly donated by Suffolk Sound, these foam pads, so these acoustic foam pads. So I'm going to arrange those in sort of a way where they will cover this, but then if I attach them to the boards, then I don't have to have them permanently fixed, which is that's quite a good thing to not have them permanently fixed. So I can actually take it down and can still have a dining room, which is pretty cool. Clever by me. We'll see. So my next job is that. So once I clean up the kitchen now and continue my little boogie in the kitchen, what I like to do, I am going to get straight on with that. So I'll give you an update in a second. Look at that, cool. That's the shooting to the shadows. That's the way we go. So yeah, it's nice to have a bit of lighting, a bit of an effect for it. So you can see here that I've got this set up now. We have the table in the format that it's going to be. Probably, I don't know, probably with all my failings and attempts and everything like that to work it all out, that's been the best part of an hour easily. So I think once everything's actually set and I know what I'm doing and I've got all the settings for everything, then I'm going to be able to set that up a lot quicker. I think there's a bit of, as you can see on this, there's a bit of camera bleed from one light to the next, but I think these lights are okay. I do have a much bigger sort of honeycomb light diffuser, but I don't think I need that, and I think it's a bit cumbersome. It would be nice to have it, but I think the guy just got to start. You know, we've got to get this done, really. This is good. This has been a good couple of hours to do this. Now, I think I'm going to take some of this footage back into some editing software. Maybe play around with this vlog as an attempt to do some proper editing or create some workflows or something, but no, it's good. I'm going to send some stuff over to my friend as well, my friend John at Swallow Media, because he's, you know, he might have a spare camera, because I do only have one camera at the moment. I think I can handle it with this one if I can somehow work out, get the SLR not to turn off after about 30 minutes, because that does happen. The iPhone in the center is probably a good one, but I will compare that to the GoPro to see whether the GoPro is going to work. I mean, it's quite a wide angle on there, but I have used a GoPro previously when I did the podcast originally, and that seemed to work quite well. I haven't got to mess around too much with it. So just for that wide shot, it might be a good option. But the main thing is that each subject is, you know, myself and my guest is actually recorded properly, and maybe sort out a bit of a diagram for how it's all set up, and then go from there. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. I'm back. Hello. Right. It's now Tuesday morning. I had to think there. It's Tuesday morning. Had some really good success. You can see in some of the pictures there that we've got audio boards up. I've got some sticky tape, some sort of Velcro sort of pads, which I'm going to put up here. Hopefully that'll be good. That'll be a good modular way to actually like put them, and just hope it all holds. I'm going to be doing that. Going well at the moment, getting back into the editing, as you can see here. There we go, we've got a render going on at the moment, which has failed a number of times. Oh, I hope it hasn't failed again. I think it might have. Oh no. For some reason I'm getting up to 97% or 98%, and then my render fails, which is wonderful. What I'm actually doing is I'm actually repurposing, well, I'm not repurposing, I'm rebranding some of the man cave videos that I did to actually put onto the my guest today page. So that's the idea, which then kicks me off with some content. But oh, I can't believe this is I've tried to render this so many times and it keeps failing. Yeah, it's going okay. I'm just hoping I can actually get around this rendering problem, and then I can go from there. All right, well, I'll speak to you again soon.